Greetings all. I'm back again with another show and tell. This time we will be talking about a Citizen Eco Drive. This model is called BJ8050. Its nickname is EcoZILLA. Right. Some stats on it. The movement it uses is an EcoDrive BS73. The band is black polyurethane strap. Case size is 48 millimeters. Case material, stainless steel. The dial is black. Crystal anti-reflective mineral crystal. It's water resistant to 300 meters. And that's about it. Okay, first impressions. This is a new watch for me. And my first impression was, wow, awesome. This isn't always an impressive watch. It commands respect. If you look at it, it's just a massive watch. It's the Eco Drive, first of all, means that it has the capacity to recharge itself from sunlight or any kind of light source, really. Now, citizens say that one never needs to change the battery, and this is true. But as I've mentioned in another review, it does happen once in 1,000 that the battery that it uses to keep the power. Obviously, it does have a battery. Otherwise, the power from the sun or so on wouldn't have anywhere to go. And this battery does sometimes, 1 in 1,000 times, fail. And but that's just once in a lifetime that would happen. Most people have these watches all their lives, and they never have to change the battery. It just starts ticking again as soon as you take it out of the cupboard or wherever it is, and has been denied light. It takes it out and it starts ticking again. Yeah, Citizen's Eco Drive is an awesome system. Well, I got this watch, and as I said, my first impression was, wow, this is really amazing. It's large, it's manly, it's impressive. It has a sort of underwater dive tank sort of feeling to it. It has a very unique style. A friend of mine told me that the designer of this watch was the guy who now owns and designs for Banaras. But I'm not quite sure if that's true. I think it is. Klaus, my good friend, said so. And if Klaus says so, it must be true. But I haven't read it myself anywhere, so I can't, in fact, verify that. But it does look like something that he would have designed. It has a beautiful back case. Let's see if I can just turn it around here. There you go. A nice diver on there. The feel of this watch is just quality. It just feels really great. I've not had very many Citizens. I'm more of a Seiko kind of guy, but this watch is just impressive in all ways. Now, the only problem I had with this watch when I got it was that the way the straps go into the watch. And I immediately thought, oh dear, I can't put it on mesh, because you who've seen my reviews before know that I love mesh. But lo and behold, a quick Googling told me that there's something called, what do you call it? Oh, I forgot the word now, sorry. It's called anyway, the concept is you screw these off and you put replacement sort of lugs on instead. They're like two pieces, two lugs, and they slip in there, and then you can actually fit any watch strap you want onto it, and it also looks really good. I'm going to post a picture of it, of the are they adapters? That's the word. Sorry, super. I remembered. You can get adapters for this watch, and they fit right in. You have to unscrew the back, and put on the adapters, and then when they're on, in my humble opinion, the watch looks, you know, maybe 30% even more awesome than it looks now. It just looks cool, and it means you can get a big, thick, manly mesh or some kind of hish thing in harsh leather and put on it, and it looks even more great. I've seen some pictures. A friend of mine on Facebook sent me some pictures of his. He had put a thick, rough leather strap on it with white stitchings, and it just looked cool. So that'll definitely be something that I'm going to go and order. I've seen you can get them from an expensive shop, and you can get them cheaper from eBay. So obviously I will probably be going and get them cheaper from eBay. I haven't dived with this watch. I don't know how it, but I mean, you know, it's a Citizen watch. It'll obviously just do what it's done. The bezel feels nice and tight. I don't know if you can hear it. Yeah, super. There's no wobbling or, you know, looseness here. It just does what it can. Now, I have a suspicion that it might be a bit difficult to turn with diving gloves on, but you know, maybe you should just do it like that and turn. Anyway, it has a fantastic lumen. I can try and show you if you'll bear with me for 2 seconds. There you go. Awesome color. Yep. I'm very pleased with this watch. I got it secondhand from a guy who had gotten it, been given to him as a gift from his mates and a polterabend. It wasn't a watch guy at all, and his mate had gotten this and given it to him on his polterabend. And since he had it, he wore it for a couple of days, and it ended up in a drawer, and it had been there ever since. And he didn't really know what it was. He told me when I called him up, I saw the ad. I called him up, and he said, "Well, you might have to change the battery because it's not working." And I said, "I don't think that'll be a good idea. I think you just need to take it out from the drawer it's in." And then he says, "Oh, well, that's right. It's just started now." So anyway, so he wasn't using any, couldn't care less about watches. They do exist, men who don't care about watches. And I got it for a really good price. And I'm very pleased with it. I am indeed. It's an awesome watch. The strap feels, well, it has a nice tension to it, but also feels nice and soft and pliable, so it's not going to ruin your, it's not going to hurt you in any way or scuff or anything like that. It feels really good quality, which doesn't matter for me because I will be putting it on a mesh as soon as I get the adapters. Anyway, I just wanted to show you guys, and if some of you out there have been thinking about getting this watch, my humble opinion is that go straight ahead. It's an awesome watch. It looks good. It feels good. It just does what it's asked to do and a little bit more. I will be posting a quick show and tell of it when it's got its adapters on, so you can see what it looks like. But until then, I think I would like to say thanks a lot, guys. Again, another show and tell from me, and thanks very much for watching.